not Claire. That's not...
I'm sorry, that's not being played. That's being a fun.
No, just...
But after a few drinks, the old insecure Claire begins to resurface, and her emotions overflow.
Get pissed and I pull them. It's not the right sort of men that I meet. And I, hello, darling. Come in with me and you're coming home.
That's probably why you don't meet anybody, because it's the only time you have confidence to go and talk to somebody is when you've had a drink.
It's a big show and I can be this larger-than-life person. Yeah. And when I'm on my own, I don't feel that way at all. I've got no confidence. This is what I'm trying to change.
You deserve to respect yourself and love yourself.
Taking the criticism is really hard for Claire, and you know that.
Claire still has a long way to go before she's ready to break the habits of a lifetime. On the eve of her 32nd birthday, Tracy introduces her to the first-class lifestyle she must aspire to.
Embarrassed? Very embarrassed. You go over that side. Thank you. Yum. Oh my God.
There's an important message behind the pampering.
That's what I call a birthday cake. This is how you should be treated all the time.
I know.
It'll be wedding cake notes. Cheers. Happy birthday.
It's time for Claire to raise her sights.
The thing is that if you don't value yourself highly, no one else will. When you go out and you get drunk, you lose all judgment. You know, and then you devalue yourself. You're too easy. And if you act like, treat me with respect, that's what I'm used to. People do treat you with respect.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You should be going out with guys who make you feel so precious, that they want to wrap you up in cotton wool. That's the sort of person you should be going out with. So you feel like $1 million every time you're with them. And if you act like you expect that, men treat you like that.
Yeah.
Seriously.
The birthday celebrations are only just beginning. Claire's jetting off to Spain with her friends. But will she remember all the important lessons she's learned over the last 3 weeks, or will she slip into her old party girl ways? Her resolve has already been tested by another call from Mr. Casual.
Yeah, Monday when I was out shopping, the guy I was seeing before Christmas had called, and then he said he was cooking dinner and did I want to go? And I said, oh, yeah, I'll give you a call when I've finished shopping and maybe come over for dinner or just a glass of wine or something.
But this is one test she's passed with flying colours. She forgot to go.
And I was halfway home on the train before I remembered that I was supposed to be going to his house for dinner, whereas before, I probably would have finished my shopping really quickly so I could just go around and see him. So I think, I've moved on from him now, definitely.
She's checking in for a big adventure. But without the experts on hand, will she behave like first-class Claire or cattle-class Claire?
Morning.
Hi, good morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm hoping for a snog or 3 this holiday. Try my best.
Good morning.
The in-flight entertainment looks promising.
It's mine and my friend's birthday, so go for it. Thank you, yes, 25.
It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And we don't give up, cause that's your birthday. You'll find me.
Claire touches down in Spain and the Marbella nightlife beckons. Will Claire remember Tracy's advice about drinking less and refusing to accept second best? But as the alcohol flows, Claire starts to let her hair down.
It's my birthday and I'll do what I want to, Tracy.
She starts to put on a show for her friends. But soon, it's for the whole restaurant. Party girl Claire is back. Oh dear.
complete carnage. It's the morning after the night before, and I think I got back to my room at about 5 o'clock this morning. Last night started off well. Once in the club, I don't think I remembered any of the flirting techniques, and it was getting a bit messy at that stage. Then we left and went to a bar, and that's when I should have called it a night, really, but we didn't. We ended up back in this hotel with all these football players, and I was absolutely appalled because, first of all, we just walked into the room and they just stripped down into their pants, which I wasn't comfortable about. And then a naked man came in with his willy hanging out, swinging it around, and then another boy proceeded to drop his dax and swing his willy around as well, and that was when I left because I wasn't impressed, and that's not the kind of, you know, man that I'm trying to meet. So...
First-class Claire may have lost altitude, but at least she fired the ejector seat before she crashed and burned. The morning after, and she's come back down to earth with a bump.
And are you behaving yourself with the drinking? That's what I want to know.
I can't lie, no.
Oh, no, why?
Just because I was out with all the girls and we were just getting very drunk.
Right. So what are you doing tonight?
We're going for dinner in the harbour, and then we might go for a few drinks, but I won't be drinking.
Oh, great. That's really good.
Thank you.
First-class Claire avoids the drinks trolley and discovers this could be the life for her after all.
I was on Coca-Colas and chatted to a couple of guys. My skills are coming along there, I think.
This is Claire's first sober night out for years, and she's shocked by the thrill of being in control.
We went to another bar, by which stage my friends were all very, very drunk, and I was still quite together and with it. And for a change, it was me watching them, looking out for them, trying to keep them on the straight and narrow, as opposed to me being the one that they're trying to calm down and keep in line. And I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it, because I was like, oh my God, for once this isn't me acting the fool. It's one of them. And it was funny, but in a way it was quite shocking.
Drunk with success rather than excess, this was the evening Claire finally met the kind of man who previously avoided her wild antics.
I met a really nice guy while I was in Marbella, in nightclub. We just went down onto the beach and we were talking, we were chatting for ages and ages.
And when the sun came up, Claire could look herself in the mirror and be proud of the girl who smiled back at her.
In the past, I probably would have, snogged him, or maybe even gone a bit further than that straight away. Just kind of thinking, oh, well, it doesn't matter, might as well go for it, never going to see him again. But as it was, had a really, really nice chat, and he's a really lovely guy, really, really sweet, and yeah, I hope to hear from him again.
Claire's celebrations in Spain have marked a turning point. This was the birthday present she promised herself. She's left behind the tart with a heart image, and Thomas could even be her final date. Back in Brighton, Claire is thrilled when Mr. Marbella starts texting and phoning her. The only downside with Thomas is that he lives in Edinburgh. But at least it buys the team some more grooming time. With only a week and a half left, Jeremy's task is to make sure Claire stays calm and in control.
So, Claire, I want to introduce you to Luca, who's going to teach you Indian head massage.
The art of Indian head massage helps promote a feeling of calmness, and it is said even soothes and heals the soul. Hopefully, it will help put Claire in control of her wilder side.
That's firm enough.
Yep. Keep going.
What I think we should do, just to make sure that all that is committed to memory, is go out straight away on the, the people of Brighton, and I think you should practice Indian head massage immediately.
Thank Thank you, Jeremy.
It's all right, my pleasure. Right, Claire, there's your chair. Go and find your first client.
Okay.
With Indian head massage, the recipient remains fully clothed and seated, so only a chair is required.
Excuse me, would you like an Indian head massage? It's free.
No, I'm all right.
Are you sure? Excuse me, sir, would you like an Indian head massage? It's free. Would you like head massage for free? You just can't give things away, can you?
Can't give things away.
Would you like a head massage? Free, come on then.
Yes.
Just
The simplicity of the technique makes it a powerful skill. Claire is about to discover the joy of being in control.
My name's Claire.
Hello, I'm Andy.
Andy, nice to meet you, Andy. Relax, I promise it won't hurt.
Jeremy is pleased with her progress and hopes the new Claire is here to stay.
I mean, today I think what we saw was a different side of Claire. You could see in her face and in her eyes a kind of a more mature side to her, a controlled, calm, confident side to her. It was just brilliant. I'm just so proud of her.
I felt really good today. I felt really like a different person. Just thought, I can do this. This is fine. I just feel confident and comfortable being myself. And it's a nice feeling, and yeah, I hope it lasts. OK, thank you very much. Thank you.
Did you feel very comfortable this afternoon?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I don't know, I've got this calm over me. It's really quite weird. You know, the first couple of guys found it a little bit intimidating, but not as hard as I have found it before, yeah.
I mean, that idea of feeling confident in one situation is transferable. You can transfer those feelings into other situations. So when you go out looking for your final date with Tracy, that's the sort of thing that you need to be dipping into again. And if you can do it here, going up to complete strangers, I think you can do it pretty easily with Tracy.
Unfortunately, calm Claire doesn't even last until the weekend.
I'd just come back from Marbella and I was feeling a bit post-bluesy holidays, and I didn't want to be on my own. And I'd told Della about the guy that I'd met in Marbella who lives in Edinburgh. And Della said, I'm going to work today and I'm going to Edinburgh. Do you want to come with me?
Claire's spontaneous trip to Edinburgh is a harsh reminder of what life was like when she was out of control.
We went for a really, really lovely lunch, over which I said to him I was a bit worried that he might think I was a bit of a bunny boiler or a stalker, you know, so I wasn't sure whether or not to text you. And he said, no, you know, that's fine. And we arranged for, you know, that we'd see each other again, that maybe he'd come down here or I'd go up there. And I haven't heard from him for 2 days. You know, there you go. Maybe I've got to learn to control my impulsiveness a bit more as well. But I'm quite disappointed because he was really sweet and, you know, I would have liked to have got to know him better. But I've got no one to blame but myself if I don't hear from him, I guess. So, anyway, there you go.
Thomas's silence puts paid to Claire's hopes of asking him to join her on the final date, which is just a few days away. Tracy decides it's time to lay down some dating ground rules.
So you just turned up? Didn't you think you were like a bit Stalkerville turning up out of the blue?
No, well, more of it was, you know, it was my birthday. I didn't really want to be sat at home on my own. I wanted, you know, just go out with my friend, really.
Yeah, sure. Come on, this is Nina.
It's probably a bit bunny boilerish, wasn't it, just to turn up in Edinburgh?
I mean, I would be a bit scared if somebody just turned up out of the blue like, hello, here I am in your city. Definitely odd. Like, if I turned up, odd. But because of your job, because you are flying all around the world, you can sort of get away with it.
Bugs me, gets on my nerves. So you've got to play these games. I don't want to play games. Why should I have to play games?
Because you have to. Most people are commitment phobes. They are terrified of commitment. So if you go in there and you lay your cards on the table and go, right, really like you, think you're fantastic, but, you know, that's it, I just want to settle down, I want to have babies, and how do you feel about that? It devalues them, because it's not like you want to go out with them, it's that you just want a relationship. And that's not on. People want to feel special. They want to think that Claire actually didn't really want to settle down, didn't want to have babies, didn't want to have kids, you know, like all that sort of stuff. But, you know, met them and all of a sudden they changed everything. And that's why a certain amount of game playing is actually essential. Anyway, plenty more where he came from. Moving right along, we'll find those tonight, won't we?
Cool.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Here's to a good night.
Thank you.
So fortified with a new resolve, Claire and Tracy set out to catch a new candidate for the final date. As in Marbella, Claire must do it without a skinful of Dutch courage.
Right, I think that we should talk to those guys, yeah?
Claire needs to summon up the inner strength and calm she gained from the massage session and stay in control.
What's your name? Sebastian. And what's your name? Luke.
First-class Claire is making a good impression.
Whereabouts in London do you live?
I live in City Wandsworth.
At this rate, Claire will have plenty of choice for her final date.
Yeah, and would you be interested in doing my date?
Potentially, yeah. It's supposed to be...
Not tonight, not tonight. It's not tonight.
Right.
It's for next Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. All right. My mobile number will work, and it's 24/7.
Okay, all right then.
But he was lovely, wasn't he?
Sweet. I think he thought I was doing him a favour.
Right, we're going to come talk to these guys, yeah?
The numbers just keep coming. Claire's even snared every girl's fantasy, a couple of firemen.
Okay, which one of you boys would be interested in coming on a date with me on Wednesday night?
Wednesday night? Got my phone number, yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, Phil, what's your phone number?
07957.
It's make your mind up time. Tracy can't wait to hear Claire's decision.
So what did you think then?
Nice guys, really nice.
Yeah? Noticed you got phone numbers? Did you fancy them?
Yeah, the one in the dark hair was quite cute.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, could be final date?
Give him a ring, yeah, definitely.
Overflowing with confidence, Claire only just remains calm as she dials the fireman's number.
Hello, is that Phil? Hello, Phil. It's Claire from last night from the Walkabout. I was just ringing to ask if you'd like to be my date next Wednesday. You would? Thanks, Phil. Take care. Bye. God, he loves me.
Just time to find something ladylike for the final date.
And I'm bringing you love, it's true, so get ready, get ready. I'm gonna try to make you love.
But now she's faced with a wonderful dilemma. Just who will be sitting opposite her for dinner?
Oh my God. It's all gone Pete Tong completely. I rang Phil the fireman, but in the meantime, Thomas from Edinburgh has called and said he can get time off and he can be my final date and come down from Edinburgh. And I'm like, oh.
With the date looming fast, Claire has to make a decision.
I'm quite attracted to Thomas. He's nice looking, he's funny, he's polite, he's a gentleman, and he lives in Edinburgh, far away. Bill, on the other hand, lives down the corner, sounds like a really nice guy, likes skiing, I love skiing. I don't know what to do, I really don't know what to do. I want to have a meaningful relationship.
First-class Claire is in control, but who will she choose? It's the day of the final date and Jay helps her with the finishing touches. But which of Claire's suitors is making their way to the restaurant?
That whole sort of sexy, sophisticated thing that you wanted is now actually here, so let's use it. Oh yeah, so sweet, little kimono queen.
Since Claire checked in with us just 6 weeks ago, she's certainly achieved the upgrade she was hoping for.
Who's here?
You can turn around.
Oh my word!
You
Hands
look
off.
absolutely
Hands off. Wow.
Thank you.
I think it's Miss Suave, sophisticated Claire, isn't it?
Oh.
How you doing?
Good, thank you.
Can I just? I just got to.
So
I just got
beautiful.
I know.
You really, really do. Look absolutely beautiful. Now, Claire, if you want us to buzz off, there's the buzzer to press, okay? Because once you press that, we cut off all monitors. We don't watch anymore. Otherwise, we should be watching and being very proud of you, I think.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy yourself, Claire.
But who will be checking in for the date? Is it Fireman Phil or Marbella Thomas? Claire can't hide her excitement at her final choice. Thomas has flown down especially from Edinburgh.
Oh, look at her.
She looks
Big
so
smile.
Right. Get right in there then.
Thank you, come through there.
Just pulled back the curtains, go.
Fantastic.
Okay.
All right?
How was your journey down?
It's all right. It's not too bad.
Immediately, what strikes me is that she's come in and she's happy, she's smiling, she's bright and animated, but she's not kind of lost with nerves and so becomes sort of too bubbly and,
Yeah, she's not
and
an
anxious.
puppy dog,
Not
is
at
she?
all. No.
She's really calm.
Nice to taste it.
That's fine.
Cheers.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
I'm a bit in awe now. She's so in control, isn't she? She's just completely in command of the situation.
I know.
Like that.
That's lovely.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Thanks.
So what do you think of Brighton then?
It's nice. Really nice.
It's excellent. It's really cool. There's like loads of stuff to do here.
Quite busy in the summer, wouldn't it?
Yeah, when it's nice.
She's really taken to heart everything, hasn't she? Like her hands before she was wringing them, and now
do you remember that
Oh.
wasn't still for a minute? But I think also this new grown-up Claire look really suits her. She was frightened that she was going to end up looking too frumpy, and I think tonight she looks how she wanted to look, which is really sophisticated and beautiful.
Do you like
Quite
it?
nice.
It's sophisticated.
Nice.
6 weeks ago, Claire was trying to impress with lewd tales of drunken behaviour. Tonight, she's totally in control.
His body's turned towards her. He's leaning towards her.
Tonight, my butt.
Look at the hands. Look.
Almost
very
touching,
close.
almost touching.
Cheers. Cheers.
Thank you for coming.
No, that's fantastic.
I mean, it's such a simple thing to say, isn't it? Thank you for coming, but look at the effect that's had on him.
I think when we met was just so different. Good.
Oh, look, they're doing that whole couple thing
Remember
where they're
when we
discussing.
met?
Yeah, when we met. That's a really good sign. A really good sign. They've done all this research, and people who romanticise the way they've met end up staying together usually.
That was quite nice. We lunch, wasn't it? Just get to know each other again. It's good.
Thank you for the card. That was really lovely.
I think he's a bit smitten.
The main course hasn't even arrived and they can't keep their hands off each
I
other.
don't know.
Is it what?
Just underneath your watch.
No.
Sometimes, no.
Oh yes, great excuse to touch her.
Dressing up watch. It's not my
very nice.
everyday watch. It's nice, isn't it? Because it looks like a bracelet, but it can still. Did you have a shave then?
No.
Oh, did you see that?
And how he enjoyed it.
Yes, it's very
Look
flirtatious.
at it and stuff, but
The rough look, George Clooney look.
it's the next day buff land.
And then an unexpected proposition. Would Claire like to come and stay?
Are you staying in a hotel, or you can stay with me if you wish.
Did you hear that? What did you hear that?
Oh no, what's she going to say? What's she going to say?
Stay at my bed. It's fine.
Where's good to go then?
On a Saturday.
Oh, she got off the topic.
Massa or...
She's really thinking about this.
What time do you get in that?
About
He's so keen, isn't
Yeah,
he? So
very keen.
Is that okay then? So, like,
And she's
yeah,
playing it
okay.
really,
Yeah,
really cool.
yeah.
Really cool.
He almost has got his tongue out, hasn't he? He really has. She's got him dangling, and I love it.
By dessert, there's no doubting the promise for this partnership.
Jay, your favourite bit?
Oh, feeding.
Eliminate some cold.
Do I get a kiss then?
I'm on the pitch all night, but I just don't think with the cameras, know what I mean?
I know, yeah.
Oh, did you hear that?
What?
He said, I want to kiss you all over, but I can't with the camera and everything. That's what he
that all
said.
over. Not on the first date, thank you.
But you know, because she's played it so cool,
Yeah.
she's made him want her all night. It's just got to be the tension's been increasing in the poor man. Bless him.
Want some more? Claire?
No, thank you. I don't at all.
Oh, she's
She goes.
literally...
Mother, she's
One hand under. No surprises there, then.
Excellent.
Well, I don't know where to begin, really.
Well, I do. Oh, my God. I mean, the sexual tension there was... You could cut the air with a knife.
That is a nice, happy, sexy ending.
I know, and do you know what I loved about that? It was classy sexy, wasn't it? It was like he wanted her, as you said earlier, he wanted her so badly, and she was like, excuse me, you have to fight very hard to get me.
Absolutely.
And I love that. Brilliant.
I think we've looked at a complete U-turn, haven't we, from how she was.
Oh, boy, yeah.
She's now discovered that there's a sophisticated side in her, which is also very sexy. She can still flirt, she can still have a lot of fun.
The great thing for me about tonight is there's no question they're going to see each other again, but what's nice is you get the feeling that they're going to see each other again, and for the first time in her life, it's going to be on Claire's terms, and that's really something.
A happy landing. Claire's feet are barely on the ground.
Felt $1 million. Felt everything I've wanted to feel. Very sophisticated, classy, sexy. Definitely, yeah. In control and calm.
Since my date with Thomas, things have been going really well. He's been down to see me, and I've been up to see him a couple of times. We've just been having really good fun with each other and just getting to know each other properly. Thomas has asked for a photo of me so that he can take to work his computer or his desk. I'd say he's now my boyfriend.
Bella, bella, I love you, bella, bella.